Is it illegal to hit a child that is not yours that is biting you? So this happened days ago, and we are still freaking out about it. My wife and I was on a small trip out of state when we stopped at a rest area. Everything was fine. I went to restroom to hear my wife screaming. I ran out to see a 3 to 4-year-old biting down on my wife's leg so hard blood was seen. Just enough to break skin and bleeding maybe a teaspoon. She was trying to pull him off but was screaming as he was clamped down like a dog, so in my panic I slapped him hard. He let go with a scream and looked at me very dazed and ran off to the woman bathroom where we could hear a woman yelling, "Who hit you?" I will say we both freaked out and ran to car and drove away as fast as we could. I took her to be treated and they said she will be okay. I know we probably should have not ran from sense, but we have seen too many videos of people going crazy and just killing someone over a hurt child. Should we talk to police to cover ourselves? My wife said he mostly was just walking around outside bathrooms and just walked over and bit down on her leg for no reason when she was on her phone. You're fine. Do not go to the police. You should keep pics, med records in the extremely unlikely event that this comes up in the future. The slap is very likely reasonable, especially as it was preceded by other failed efforts. Should we talk to police to cover ourselves? No, that is the dead opposite of what you should do. And if the police want to talk to you, do not talk to them, you'll just be confessing to things. You're probably fine. Just take pictures of her wound and move on with your lives. And do not speak to the police if they contact you. Yes, if someone is drawing blood you can use reasonable force to defend yourself. A single isolated slap is reasonable, shooting him would not be. You really should have waited and filled out a police report. Regardless, you need to go get her to the hospital. Human bites are major vectors for infection. I did and they took it very seriously. Gave her a ton of shots, and told us what to look for. You are allowed to protect yourself and others from bodily harm. Biting someone to the point of drawing blood and not letting go is bodily harm. Regardless of the age of the biter, I doubt you did anything wrong. It's not like you continued to hit the child after he stopped chewing on your wife. She was injured, you got her treatment. Take some pictures of her wound. Keep the documentation of her being seen, just on the off chance that anyone reported this to the police. If some parent wants to attempt to track you down, after they failed to supervise their child and allowed him to chew on another person's leg, and wants to press charges for you slapping the kid to get him to let go, inform them you are suing them for your wife's medical bills, and future therapy bills for her PTSD from being attacked by a cannibal child. The bills I know will be bad. We have insurance, but had to go to urgent care. They documented it as a bite and took pics for report, so we have all that from medical staff. Take your own photos of the wounds as well, just in case the hospital somehow loses them or doesn't allow you access to them in a reasonable amount of time.